Hello, Sarah Lee, Catherine, Stella, Carlene, Christine, Tricia, Stephanie, Samantha, Melissa, Susanna, and Amanda. Welcome to LOS 400 Ethical Leadership. I'm glad that you're taking this course. I'm looking forward to reading your insights and your thoughts about a variety of ethical topics and real life situations where ethics have to be lived out. This has always been one of my favorite classes to teach because it's about real life. It's about how we approach situations in the world. How do we protect our own rights and protect the rights of others? How do we live up to our responsibilities and encourage others to live up to theirs? How do we think about what the right thing is? How do we figure out what the right thing is to do in a given situation? And then how do we empower, enable ourselves and others to do the right thing? That's what ethics is about. It's about how do we live with integrity to ourselves, living out our deepest values, and how do we live in community? How do we live in a work community? How do we live in a civic community together? And how do we determine what the right thing to do is as a group, whether that's as part of a profession, like, for example, there are legal ethics and medical ethics, as part of a community, or as just as an individual or a family. How do we make these decisions and make them well and thoughtfully? So this class will have some great discussions. We'll take a look at different situations and use some of the tools from the readings and the videos to bring them to a specific situation that's described in the discussion forum, and together figure out, well, what are the factors here? What are the facts? What are the principles that would be most effective to use to solve this ethical quandary that is described in the forum? You'll also have some written assignments. The first week, there's a written assignment on law, ethics, and morality to encourage you to think about the distinction between those things, that the law is following the law, as I say, will keep you out of jail, but following the law will not make you a good person. There's more to living a good life and having a good impact on the world than merely obeying the law. It's a good place to start, but we have more obligations to one another than just not breaking the law. So I look forward to reading that paper. Then the next week, there's a paper, reaction paper. It gives you the chance to think about and engage some of the scholarship around leadership and ethics. The week after that is the biggest assignment in the course. It's worth 200 points. It's a pretty big piece of work, so I encourage you to start working on that in week 3, even though it's not due until the end of week 4. You'll have the opportunity to take a code of ethics from an organization, hopefully from an organization that you work for or that you volunteer at, or at least one that you're interested in, and take that code of ethics and go through it section by section to see if it is up to the standards that exist for having a good code of ethics. If you can do it for an organization that you're a part of, it's always a better experience because you get some insights into the culture of the place that the organization that you're a part of. Then the next week we'll have an opportunity to do kind of a little bit more in-depth case study analysis. So you'll have an ability to apply the principles and theories that you're learning about to a specific case in the real world. And then finally, at the end of the course, you'll have an opportunity to reflect a little bit on your own ethics and things that you've learned about yourself and about the world and about organizations as we've worked our way through this class. If there is any way that I can be helpful to you, please let me know. You can reach out to me through Canvas, you can send me an email, you can send me a text message or call me on the phone. I I'll put my phone number at the end of every communication with you because sometimes I know you need a quick answer. And if you need a quick answer, feel free to send me a text message or to give me a call. If there's an issue that you feel would be better dealt with voice to voice rather than through back and forth emails, again, give me a call, or if you want to set up a Zoom meeting, I'm open to that as well. I am here to help you have as productive a learning experience as possible. As I said, I really enjoy being part of this course because it helps me grow as a person to have interaction around these important topics with others. So I look forward to the next 6 weeks. Thanks.